Hey there, my travel and Pisces peeps.
Hey, what's up, fam? What's good? All right, so as full-time RVers, we could have chosen any place in the country to winter this year. But we found the cutest little town in Northern California, and we're gonna check that out, and you're coming along with us.
Come on.
Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay.
Located in Yolo County, Winters sits at the footbed of the Vaca Mountains.
The snowman's dusting off his hat. Putting on the show
Home to around 7,200 people, Winters is busting at the seams with charm.
of the year.
The first time we visited this town, I fell in love. This town is the town that holiday movies are made of. Seriously, if there was snow, you would think you stepped right into a Christmas movie.
Merry Christmas, baby.
I was speaking with one of the local store owners about how charming it is, and he said each time the town council meets, they always discuss how they intend to keep it to the small community roots, and they are obviously doing a great job of it.
Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep.
The main street is lined with multiple restaurants and cute little boutiques, and then each weekend they shut down the entire street so that you don't have to worry about crossing over and walking into traffic. They also use this area for any type of festival and craft shows, things like that. Today they had on a little Christmas bazaar, and tonight we're going to check out the Christmas parade.
Merry Christmas, baby.
I have to say, this is one of the coolest Christmas parades we've ever been to. Here are a few of our favorites from the parade. Have you been naughty or nice this year?
Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby.
When visiting, make sure to avoid Winter's only parking meter. Yep, there's only one. Don't worry, the town offers ample parking. This meter was actually a mysterious April Fool's prank. The date was April 1st, 2015. In the early hours, an unknown suspect decided to install an old yet still functioning parking meter in the downtown area. This sounds like a case for the local PI, Sam Spade.
Winters even has its own private detective agency.
Let's set the scene for you. It had been days since the sun had made an appearance. Outside, the rain was falling with an intensity that seemed to conjure up evil. The kind of rain that would send chills up your spine because the air had a scent of foul play. Sam was sitting at his desk when the door swung open and in walked Sorry, I got a little carried away. Seriously though, there is a building with Sam Spade's detective agency on it. This sleepy town does not need a local PI, but it's a fun stop for a photo op if you're a fan of the Maltese Falcon or classic detective movies. To this day, if you call the number on the building, you are greeted with Sam's receptionist stating to leave your info and Sam will call you back. This town has 12 restaurants and 3 food trucks to choose from, and you will find yourself having a difficult time deciding where to eat, so here are my suggestions. Start your morning off at Steady Eddie's for a curbside view perfect for people watching. And trust me, don't skip the scones. If you're looking for a more down-home cooking spot, check out the Puda Cafe. Popular for their sausage gravy and biscuits, you'll feel like you're sitting at grandma's table. Let's talk about lunch, baby. Lunch can be enjoyed at the pizza spot, any of the food trucks. We like the California barbecue truck for its delicious tri-tip, but you still can't go wrong by going back to the Puda Cafe for lunch too.
Alright, so we are having a tailgate picnic because we got some food from the barbecue food truck, the California barbecue.
The buckhorn?
The buck, yeah, but on the front of it, it says California barbecue because who knew California had barbecue?
I knew.
Yeah, you knew. But we've been wanting to try this food truck for so long, so long.
All right, moment of truth. See what's in these ribs.
Yeah, and so these ribs are a special though. They don't have them every day. They're not on the menu. But there was a sign up that said special for 4. Haha, not today. You ain't gonna see barbecue sauce on my face.
All right, let's see what's to this sandwich now. So what is this? This is tri-tip. So, tell my little story about tri-tip. We had never heard of tri-tip until we came to California. And then when we found out about it, we were like, damn. But apparently, tri-tip is like a West Coast thing, because back on the East Coast, we never heard of it.
No,
and
never
we
heard
tried
of it. It was never on any menu. You know, it was always steak.
I'm sure they had it in the grocery store. We just didn't really pay attention.
Well, we
to
did
it.
because when I went back, when I took a trip over to see Mom, I saw it in the grocery store. Remember, I sent you a picture. I'm like, wait, they actually have tri-tip here. But it's not something on the East Coast that you'll find in restaurants or on menus or, you know, at barbecues or anything like that. So yeah, it was pretty interesting when we came out to California, and it was like everywhere we went there was tri-tip. We're like, what the heck is tri-tip? And so this tri-tip, their claim to fame is that they are the best tri-tip in the world. I mean,
on
the
a planet.
world.
On a planet.
On a planet. Well, same thing, planet world. That's a pretty impressive claim.
All right, do we want to put anything on it? Do we want to put some horseradish? Do we want to put some barbecue sauce?
Yeah,
Which one?
both barbecue sauce and horseradish, right?
Sweet on there?
Mm-hmm. We'll load it up with some sweet, and then just a little bit of horseradish. Don't overdo it with the whole horseradish.
Just drizzle.
Yeah,
like
get
that.
some horseradish drizzle on there. That stuff's gonna be like. Now let's see, can you get it in your mouth? Drip, drip, drip.
But how much was this? $13. $13 for this plate, but you get quite a bit of tri-tip. Tri-tip is pretty expensive.
It is very expensive in the store. I mean, I like it has the perfect amount of like the burnt ends, yeah, the charred ends. But the meat, you can tell that it's slow cooked. It's very tender. Has just the right amount of seasoning on it, and then they top it with the onions and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty decent.
All right, so if you're ever in Winters, make sure you stop and try buckhorn. So
Yep, get that tri-tip.
get your own plate because we're gonna finish this up. So see ya.
For the outdoorsy types, the area boasts lots of scenic views with plenty of bridges, rivers, and trails perfect for kayaking, hiking, biking, or picnicking.
Last night, so I'm just checking in. It's been far too
Okay, I know, y'all are wondering how you can possibly fit it all in one day. Lucky for you, you don't have to. Plan the perfect little weekend trip and stay over at the local bed and breakfast, the Abbey House Inn, or the Hotel Winters. Both are located right in the heart of town. There, problem solved.
It's just me again. I wonder what you're doing now. And if you're listening, I just wish there was some way things could have been different. But happy Christmas from me to you.
Okay, before we go any further, let's discuss the elephant in the room. I know you're thinking, where are the breweries? Well, for being such a small town, they actually offer 3. Here's a look-see at all three, but we're going to take you to our favorite. Let's go.
Sometimes it's too much to handle. It's like I'm losing control. I'm struggling in the crossroads of being too warm or too cold.
So one of the places you must visit is the Breweries Brewing Company. It's located just on the outskirts of town. It's our first time here, so we're gonna check it out. We've sampled some of their beer before, and it's really good.
All right, Boo, so let's see.
So this is
First
gonna be
time.
the Free Kittens.
The Free Kittens.
Sometime. Or have you truly moved on? Anyway, happy Christmas from me to you. Oh, happy Christmas from me to you.
All right, so I don't know, babe. This is a really nice ending to our winter's tour. What did you think?
Yeah. So Winters is a really cool town. I mean,
Really, what stands out for you as far as the uniqueness of the town? Like, was there one favorite thing that you like to see out of all the things that we saw today and did?
No, I don't think there was anything that really stood out. I just, knowing that it's a small little town.
Yeah,
One of
the
the things that
feel.
really kind of what was cool to me is like, coming into town on Friday nights. We would pass by the high school, and they'd have the Friday night lights, the football games going on. So I kind of thought that was really cool, living in a little small town.
Yeah, it's very
don't get me,
community
it's not a very, it's a small town, but it's not like a micro town. It's not like,
Right.
population 700.
No, yeah, so they have about 7,000 residents that live here, but it is very community driven.
Yeah.
From, like you said, the high school and seeing all of they've got the football games out there, and then it goes into soccer games, and you see everybody out there.
Yeah.
It's like standing room.
And the other cool thing about it, it's very close to other little small towns as well. So you have Woodland that's very close. Dixon and Davis are close as
Yeah.
well.
And
so you have
Napa.
a lot of little towns that are kind of like clustered together to kind of make up this area, which is really cool. So
Right.
I enjoy it.
And it's nice because it's right off of 99 and not too far from 80, so it's easily accessible. Like if you're traveling up towards Oregon or anything like that, it's a nice spot to kind of stop and take a day or even a weekend in. We've seen a lot of RVs parked in town.
Oh, speaking of RVs, there are actually a couple RV parks that are right up the road from here. So
Right, yeah,
and we'll drop those down. We'll put a link or something here, there, or somewhere, anywhere around here to kind of show you the name of those parks. We'll probably drive past there in just a little bit, but it's definitely some places where you can come, set up your rig and then stay for the weekend or something like that and come explore the town. So
Yeah, when we were in town for the Christmas parade, which was the coolest, the Christmas tractor parade, which I'm going to show you, there was actually an RV that we saw alongside one of the residential roads, and they had their slides out. They were all set up and ready to go so that they could watch the Christmas parade. So that was pretty cool.
yeah. All right, guys. So that concludes this visit. Hopefully you enjoyed our little trip of Winters, California.
Yes, I know we did.
It really helps us out if you hit that like button, so hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us, helps out the channel. So we appreciate if you do that. We're going to finish up these beers. And
Indeed.
until next time, Merry
Ciao
Christmas.
for now. No, Merry
Ciao.
Christmas.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.